What's going on? Oh man, shit, man. I'll be right back, man. I forgot to grab some shit. I'll be right back. For real Bill Holyfield, baby. Shit. All right. I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm like, damn, I know I got everything. What's going on, though, everybody? Too much going on. Too much going on. But I hope everybody good, though. I hope everybody doing all right. What's up? What's up? Look at your tape with that wrench next to you. Look at your tape with that wrench next to you. What's happening? Oh, damn, man, motherfucker got to blend that grease in. I see how shit on the camera. You got to blend that grease in. What's going on, though, man? Yeah, man, too much going on, man, with this motherfucking I know, man. I know, bro. I know. But at the end of the day, man, you can't panic, bro. You can't panic and you can't worry. You know, I mean, I really don't want to sound too preachy, you know, because you got a lot of people, you know, who don't really who don't use faith as a resource to get through things. You know, but me myself, I do, man. So I don't worry about shit, man, because I know I got God on my side, bro. I don't worry about a motherfucking thing, bro. You know, you got some people out here where they can't work, bro. And if they can't work, they don't get paid. You don't get paid, how can you pay your bills? If you don't get paid, how can you feed your family, right? Bro, this is a proven fact, man. This is a proven fact, bro. And I ain't gonna come up, I'm not gonna sell y'all no bullshit on here. I've never sold you bullshit and I never sold you a dream. Bro, if you got faith, man, bro, you will never have to worry about anything, bro. Nothing. Man, have you ever heard of the man are you familiar with Job in the good book? Are you familiar with Job? Now, if you're not familiar with Job, let's talk about Job for just for 1 minute, because I know this is a boxing platform. We're gonna get into the boxing shit. Trust me. We're gonna get into the boxing shit. But it's just something I want to just share. So if you're not familiar with Job, Job was a very, very righteous, blessed man in the Bible, okay? He did everything right, had a good soul, and God was bragging about Job. Satan had came up and talked to God, and God was talking to Satan and said, man, I got a strong soldier down there, man. I got a soldier that's riding or dying for me. And so Satan said, okay, you referring to Job, right? God said, yeah. So Satan said, well, let me tell you something. I bet, let's make a bet. See, even they were entertaining themselves. He said, let's make a bet. He said, I bet you I can make Job turn on you. I'll put so much on him where he wouldn't be able to bear it and withstand it, and he'll turn on you. And God said, you know what? I'll take that bet, but it's one stipulation. You could do whatever you want to do to Job, but you can't kill him. Satan said, all right, you got a deal. Satan killed off Job's family, took away all of Job's land, gave him a skin disease, even had it to the point where 3 of his closest friends, even they couldn't understand. Job, what did you do? You had to have done something wrong to deserve all of this. So it had finally got to the point where Job had started to question God. God stepped in and said, Job, it's a test. Do you still believe? With all the shit that Job went through, he still believed and he stood on his faith. And when he did that, he received bountiful blessings from God. Got all of his land back plus more. Had the opportunity to make more kids. He just had bountiful blessings. But what he did was he stood on his faith. It didn't matter what the fuck was going on in his life. He continued to stay on his faith. That's what the fuck we got to do, man. You can't worry. You got to stand on your faith. If you know you got God on your side, man, why are you worrying? Then let me share this. What's up, A-Rod? Exactly. You can't panic, bro. If you believe, I panic, man. Man, I want to share something with y'all. You know, if that doesn't hold enough merit for you, let me just share my story with you. I remember back in 2012 it was. And man, I had lost my job, bro, for no apparent reason. No, I swear to God, man, no fault of my own, bro. No fault of my own. This is before the podcast and all this shit. Way back in 2012. So at that point, I'm like, okay, couldn't get a job like that. Not then. You know what I'm saying? So you going through the protocol. You know, you're trying to do all that you can to make sure that you still get compensation. But that take a little time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what am I going to do about these bills, man? What am I going to do about these bills? I asked God. I said, it's just me and you now. I done did all I could do. You know that. What can I do about this? Listen to this, man. I swear to God. When I was a kid coming up, man, mom and dad, man, they used to buy, you know, like these little gold chains and shit like that for me when I was a kid, man. They used to try to keep me draped up with little gold pieces and shit. But I left all of that shit at home, man, before I had moved. You know what I'm saying? I left that shit out there. I didn't give a fuck about that. So as I asked God the question, tell me why one of the motherfucking gold chains had just fell to the floor. I know I didn't pack that goddamn shit with me, man. I know I didn't. So I looked at it and I said, well, I guess this is what I can do, man. I'll take this gold chain and I'll go and I'll pawn it. And I'll see how much I can get for it. I got a Howard's Jewelry right down the street from it. So I took the gold chain and I took it to the jeweler. And I said, listen, man, just give me whatever you think it's worth. Whatever you think it's worth. So in the back of my mind, I'm saying, well, maybe I can get, maybe $100, maybe a little $150. Knock this out, man. You know what I'm saying? Get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking, you know what I'm saying? Just enough to get by. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll worry about it. We'll worry about the rest tomorrow. As God is my witness, y'all. I looked over at the man. 100, 200, 300, 400. And I'm looking at him. 500, 600, 700. Here you go, sir. Just enough. Just enough to cover what the fuck I needed covered. I said, sir, you sure about that? Nah, hold on now. He said, yeah, all of you, and take it. I left out of that motherfucker. I got in the car. I said, I'll never question you again, man. I'll never question you again. If you believe, as God is my witness, brother, you will be wondering, how is this happening? How shit like this happening? And you know your situation. You know it don't add up. Bro, all I'm going to say to you is, if you believe, you will never have to worry about a damn thing ever in your life. And that's a motherfucking fact. Believe that shit, man. That's the realest motherfucking thing I'm going to ever tell you on this shit. A-Rod, you in the motherfucking chat. You know I ain't lying about that, bro. You was a witness to that. You was a witness to that, bro. Way back then. I swear to God, bro. I said, you got it. I'm just a squirrel in your world, baby. You got it. And shout out to Corona. I don't worry about nothing, baby. Because I know who in control. We chopping up Boxing Nation Preach, brother. What's happening with you, man? What's going on? Baby, sometimes we got to start it off like that before we get into that boxing shit. But we about to get into this boxing shit. Everybody put everything in perspective, man. Don't worry, bro. Stay prayed up. Cheers to y'all. Yeah, man. I know. I remember when you was going through. I remember that shit, man. Yeah, man. Hey. We chopping up boxing. See, this is the thing about Realville Holyfield, bro. We talk that boxing shit, but man, I like to treat this shit as a family, man. I like to treat it like a family. It ain't too much of a business to me, bro. We need to build as family, bro. And this shit is bigger than boxing at the end of the day. So what we want to start out with? We chopping up Boxing Nation. What's on your mind, brother? What's on your mind? Hey, lead us off. What's on your mind? What you want to talk about when it comes to this boxing shit? I don't care what it is. 100. Yeah, man. 100, man. You know it's real, bro. You know that's real. All right, go ahead. Do your thing, Tay. I wonder where that damn Josh at. I had did anybody see that? Let's talk Crawford versus Kell. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's talk Crawford versus Kell Brook. Kell Brook is the only motherfucking fighter that I fuck with from the UK. Well, you know what, Dale Boy's starting to grow on me like a fungus for whatever reason with his 9 losses. But he's starting to grow on me like a fungus. But Kell Brook, I love him, bro. And Bud Crawford is my favorite fighter in the whole motherfucking world. Okay. Now this is what I think. I think that's a great fight for Crawford. And a lot of people want to think that Kell Brook washed up. That motherfucker ain't washed up, man. He he had a damn good fight against DeLuca February 8th. He looked good. You know, if you ask him, he probably would have wanted to get him out of there, early. But he looked good, man. I think Kell Brook would be a damn good fight for Terrence Crawford. Man, hey. Damn, I don't want to butcher you, bro. Sloth G. Sloth G. You with me? I'm gonna just leave it at that. Yeah, Derrick James trying to sell Kell Brook will beat everybody on Crawford resume. Let's see. Kell Brook versus Jeff Horn. I will have Kell Brook win that. Kell Brook versus Amir Khan. Well, shit, man. They only been trying to make that fight for 10 motherfucking years now. But even if they made that fight, I will favor Kell Brook to win that. Amir Khan too motherfucking chinny, man. He too chinny. Let's see. Kell Brook versus the Mean Machine. Man, the Mean Machine showed us something, though, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. A lot of people shitting on the Mean Machine, bro. That goddamn Mean Machine, he showed me a little something in that Bud fight, bro. That motherfucker got crack, man. He got crack. But I would still favor Kell Brook to beat the Mean Machine. I see where Derrick James is going. But that motherfucker, Bud, man, he don't get enough credit for some of the people that he fought. I mean, even to the whole Gamboa shit back then. Gamboa was small, though, man. He was too small for Bud. Derrick James. All right, let's see. Del Boy. Yeah. Del Boy always a good fights, man. Dude, I enjoyed that motherfucking press conference. I watched that press conference yesterday. Because they finally made Usyk and Chisora official yesterday. Dude, David Hay told that motherfucker Usyk, he said, listen, man. He said, I know what you're trying to do. I know you're trying to become established in the heavyweight division. He said, but listen to me, Usyk. You fucked up picking Del Boy, man. He said, I know what you're trying to do. He said, you done bit off a little bit too much you could chew with Del Boy. See, the thing about Chisora, man, Chisora gonna keep lunging at your ass nonstop, bro. He ain't a boxer. He's a fighter. He gonna slug it out with your ass, man. He gonna slob all over your motherfucking ass. He gonna make it a fight, bro. And if Usyk can't withstand that shit, he gonna be out of here, bro. This gonna be a major upset. I'm not bullshitting. Don't count out Del Boy. Motherfuckers look at those 9 losses and say, he aged it. Man, and they fighting in the motherfucking O2 arena. That's like Del Boy's fucking home. It's hard for him to lose in that motherfucker. And you got to think about it, man. He been kind of looking good as of late. He did kind of had like a resurgence. His resurgence, it kind of came too late. Or maybe not. We'll find out May 23rd. But I love that Kell Brook. How do I feel about Shakur Stevenson? Well, it's too goddamn bad that we can't see him whoop some ass tonight. I definitely had him beating the fuck out of Mariaga. I had him beating the shit out of Mariaga. I was looking forward to seeing that tonight. But with all this Corona shit going on, you know the verdict. I like Shakur Stevenson. I'm hoping for Shakur Stevenson to get a unified title shot against Josh Warrington, who just signed back with Matchroom. I would love for him to have that fucking fight. And the thing about Shakur Stevenson, he don't give a fuck where you have it at. He said, motherfucker, you want it in England? I'll go to England and beat his motherfucking ass. I think he would appreciate it more if he did it that way. I definitely see Shakur. I know James Kirkland. James Kirkland, he was supposed to be fighting on Fox Sports 1. I wanted to look at James Kirkland in the night. This shit has fucked up every damn thing, so I don't know. Maybe a board game or two will get me through. I don't know. Fucked up the whole damn night. But yeah, I was definitely looking forward to seeing Shakur Stevenson whip some ass tonight. And then hell, it was supposed to be a boxing card on St. Patty's Day. I think it's supposed to be Michael Collin versus Preciado. They canceled all of that. But I like Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is a little motherfucking animal. I love his little ass, man. I'm liking the questions too, man. I appreciate this. Yeah, man, dude, this is, man. You gotta believe, man. They basketball done, really? Come on, man. They got to settle this shit down. I can't believe, man, that I watched the last fucking game of basketball on Wednesday night. I didn't think that would be the last night of basketball, y'all. They have canceled every motherfucking thing. Yeah, all that shit gonna be done. But yeah, man. I want Bud to have that fight, bro. I need Bud to have that fight. I love both of those motherfucking fighters, man. Dude, my favorite fight that I could watch 20 times over, my favorite fight of this generation, not of the yesteryear, of this generation, was Kell Brook versus Spence, man. Kell Brook versus Spence. I could watch that fight a million times over, bro. Because that was a damn good fight, man. Even we know EJ won the fight, but a lot of people kind of overshadow what Kell Brook was actually doing in that fight, man. Kell Brook was boxing his ass off in that damn fight, man, especially in the fucking beginning of it. He was doing his thing, bro. So here's the thing. I mean, Spence ended up breaking him down and knocking his eye out and all this other shit. But Kell Brook was looking damn good in that motherfucking fight before I guess you could say we was delaying the inevitable. But I like that fight, man, with him and Bud, man. I like it. He ain't no damaged goods. Kell Brook can still go out here and perform. I think he's still at a high level. And the thing is, man, Kell Brook gonna prepare like a motherfucker for that fight, man. He gonna prepare like a motherfucker, man, because in the back of his mind, he feel like he'll be sending a message to Errol Spence too. That motherfucker want that Errol Spence rematch more than any goddamn thing. That motherfucker blowing EJ up on social media and every goddamn thing. EJ got to beat that motherfucker off of him with a bat. He want that goddamn rematch back bad, And if he could get that fight with Bud and make a statement against Bud, I think EJ would have to entertain it. Well, we chopping up Boxing Nation. I ain't lying. That motherfucker wants Spence bad than a motherfucker, bro. He want that rematch bad. Bud versus EJ. Hey man, listen to me, man. I think Errol Spence Jr. will beat any welterweight's ass in the world but Bud Crawford's. I'm Team Bud, bro. I'm Team Bud, man. I think Bud got a all-around complete arsenal. I think he's more of a complete fighter than Spence. Don't get me wrong now. That goddamn Spence, he got that power. He'll break your motherfucking ass down. A good come forward fighter, a good pressure fighter. But I think Bud possesses the tools to get around that shit. The only thing, no, I'm gonna tell you something, and let me tell you, this will show you how much I've analyzed this. Sometimes Bud's defense is his offense. Sometimes Bud would be willing to take that goddamn punishment to make a statement. But we know how hard EJ could crack. Will he be able to withstand that punishment from an Errol Spence Jr.? That's the main motherfucking question. If Bud could withstand that punishment and still get off what he do, how he do is his defense is his offense. I think Bud got enough to make the adjustments to win by decision. That's just me. That's just me. All right, you feel me on that? You got Bud. Now, my right hand man from the land, Mr. Carl Cleveland. I do my after party shows with him. He team EJ, and I mean, we spar, bro. We spar all the time. But it's a fight, man, that I can't wait to see. I agree, Bud, by decision. Exactly, man. Exactly. Um, it's a fight that I'm itching to see. And if you're checking this out, bro, can y'all please hit that like button for Chuck? Please hit the like button, man. It don't take but a second. Ain't gonna cost you nothing. But I think he got all the necessary tools, man, to make the adjustment and get the decision. Now it's a fight that I want to see, but can I say this too? Can I say this though? We chopping up Boxing Nation. I want to say this, bro. I hope this ain't a fight that's gonna get away from us, man. It's been so many, bro. I hope that this a fight that won't get it. We already had Tevin Farmer and Tank Davis get away from us. Now I know that's on a much smaller scale. And only to real boxing fans, that shit really only matters too. But I wanted to see that fucking fight, man. I wanted to see Tevin Farmer versus Tank Davis. I really did. But that got away from us. But a lot of people don't give a fuck about that because that's on a smaller scale. But I believe that this tear, especially the way Derrick James talking, he talking as if this shit don't make sense because Bud can't put asses in the seats. So it's sad to say this, but it's coming down to the business aspect now. A lot of people ain't really caring about their legacy, bro. It's all about the money. It's all about who can sell, and that to me is bullshit. That to me is bullshit. I want the best to fight the best, man. You know. Do you think Mikey Garcia can establish a welterweight? I gotta be honest with you, bro. If he doesn't get that many Pacquiao fight, I think he need to get the fuck out of that division, bro. I think he needs to get the fuck out of that division. The Manny Pacquiao fight is the most attractive fight to Mikey. If he can't get that, if he ain't, come on, God, come on, Lord have mercy. We already seen what EJ did to him. Okay, we already seen what EJ did to him. And if you can recall, if memory serves me correctly, he ducked Terrence the first time. He was like, I don't want to fight Terrence. I don't really care too much for his style. You know what I'm saying? So if he doesn't get the Manny Pacquiao fight, I think Mikey should say sayonara to 147. Going back down to 140 or perhaps even 135. Yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, if memory serves me correctly, I'm a little jogged up. Sometimes I can have too much of this shit, But I think he ducked Terrence, but back in the day, So he gotta have that Pac-Man fight. And I'm gonna tell you something. That goddamn Eddie Hearn, he tried to get shit done by hook or by crook. 9 times out of 10, he gonna throw an offer at Manny. He gonna throw that money at him. He gonna try to do all he can for Mikey Garcia to get that fight. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for hitting the like button. Because, man, I like to have a little fun on this motherfucker, man. You got some people, you look at their lives or whatever, man. You can tell, man, don't be so serious, brother. It's just boxing. It's just boxing. You ain't got to hoot and holler, yell and scream and all that shit. Sometimes, though, man, you'll get them little motherfucking things, they fluff their motherfucking hair up and they look up and they'll find Chuck, them goddamn trolls. You get a few of those in here, But, I mean, you go ahead and throw them off to the wayside and just distinguish the real from the fake, man, and go on by your way. I say 140 is best for Garcia. I agree with that. 140 definitely. Ooh, I would love for that motherfucker to fight Devin Haney at 140, bro. Devin Haney, he'll go up to that. He'll meet him at 140 and fight him. I think that'd be a damn good fight. I think that'd be a damn good fight. Um, I don't think Mikey would do that though. I don't think he would do that. It really ain't so much in it for him. You know, Mikey want them jewels, man. Mikey want to become a champion. And his fight with Vargas, I thought he kind of made it a little too hard for himself. But but at the same time, Vargas he was still throwing that jab with conviction, man. And I guess Mikey had figured, let me pull the fuck back and just outbox this motherfucker. Because Mikey know he can't get number two. He can't get number two. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do what the fuck he had to do in order to get that win. It had kind of reminded me of the whole Anthony, I call him Anthony Flopshua, when he fought against Andy Ruiz. Even when he got to engaging with him, even in the second fight, Andy Ruiz was getting the best of him. And Anthony Flopshua was like, fuck that. Let me just go on back here and outbox this motherfucker and get the for sure win. And that's what Mikey had did against Vargas. Vargas a big dude, man. Vargas had a little size on him. I forgot the size Vargas actually had on him. You know, but it was a good fight for Mikey. But I really don't see Mikey having that much success at 147, man, if he doesn't get that Manny Pacquiao fight. I mean, just being honest. Now, I mean, you can make good fights for him. You know, you could perhaps make a Keith Thurman fight for him. You perhaps you can make a Broner fight. You know, he'll probably win that one again. You know what I'm saying, at 147, like he already did at 140. Adrian Broner don't throw his hands. You know what I'm saying? You can make those fights for him, but Mikey don't want those fucking fights. You know, Mikey wants some fucking gold, man. You know, so I don't know, bro. I really don't. Mikey he might have to chalk it up, bro. And they're gonna throw everything but the kitchen sink at Manny Pacquiao, Eddie Hearn, and them. They're gonna make a very, very attractive offer to him. And I think they want the fucking fight to be in Saudi Arabia. You know, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I like Mikey, though. I always like Mikey. I knew he wasn't going to beat Spence. I knew that for a goddamn fact. But I said Mikey would bounce back. But, man, I just don't see what else he could do at 147. No ring girls, no fight. You got that right. It don't look like we're going to have none of that shit tonight. Damn, man. This is really fucked up, y'all. You know, and can I be honest with y'all, man? Because, well, goddamn it, that's all I do anyway. I'm going to just keep it already real with you. When this corona shit had first came out, even I really wasn't entertaining that shit all like that, bro. I said, man, it's going to be something else like the Ebola and the fucking West Nile and all this other his shit. I said, they'll talk about it for a little bit and then they'll move on. Man, shit. When I got to looking, man, and the motherfuckers was talking about, oh, well, you know, the Shakur Stevenson fight just got canceled due to the corona. I was like, what? Well, the James Kirkland fight just got canceled due to the corona. What the fuck? The NBA is canceled due to. I said, hold the fuck up. What the fuck is going on in this bitch now? What the fuck is going on? Then I had to start looking at shit. I said, well, goddamn, man, this shit is kind of lethal. These motherfuckers ain't playing here. He said, my brother came back from China. He said, it's serious. Hell yeah. My brother Mark Naw. What's happening, bro? ORB in this bitch. Everybody salute my brother Mark Naw, man. Ohio Runs Boxing. This is a guy that does the prediction shows with me. If you go to my Knock the F Out podcast as of late, you've been seeing Mark Naw on the prediction shows. My right-hand man from the land, Carl Cleveland, on the after party shows. We get it in. And the Chinese are lying about everything. Well, yeah, as expected. As expected. Wait a minute. Gary Russell, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. Who dominates to you? Oh, I'm glad I didn't miss that question. That's a damn good one. Gary Russell, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. Now I want to say something funny, man. I watched Ryan Garcia versus that goddamn Duno. And at first I had said, I don't know, man. That look a little iffy. I don't know. But when that motherfucker fought that goddamn Fonseca on Valentine's Day and knocked the sparks out of that motherfucker, I said, goddamn, hold up. Hold the fuck up here. You know? Shit. I said, that motherfucker knocked the shit out of that motherfucker for real. Tank Davis. Tank. Dude, let me tell you about Tank, man. Tank frustrates the fuck out of me, man. He frustrates the fuck out of me. Dude, you moved up in a weight class and you still couldn't make the weight. That's his Achilles heel, bro, the discipline. That's enough. People talk this Floyd Mayweather shit. People say, oh, I want to be Floyd. But motherfucker, one thing you cannot say, that goddamn Floyd Mayweather had work ethic out the ass, bro. I'll never fucking forget this, man. I forgot who the fuck he had beat, man. And Leonard Ellaby had said, Leonard Ellaby had gave an interview. He said, man, shit, after that motherfucking fight, we was like, man, we gonna kick it. We gonna go to the Bahamas. We gonna go to Jamaica. We gonna kick. Floyd said, man, if y'all don't have y'all motherfucking asses back in that goddamn gym, you're fired. Motherfucker, we ain't done. We back in the motherfucking gym come Monday motherfucking morning. Don't people talk that Floyd shit. That motherfucker Floyd had work ethic, bro. If you want to be him, goddamn it, be him. If you want to talk that shit, be about that shit. Floyd, man, that motherfucker had work ethic, man. People say what you want. Say what you want. You can't take away that work ethic that boy had, man. Now Gary Russell. I tell you one goddamn thing. He better get to fighting somebody before he find another motherfucker daddy to threaten. That goddamn shit he did with Leo Santa Cruz, boy. Ooh-wee. I don't see Gary Russell beating a Tank Davis, though. I don't see Gary Russell beating Tank. You know what? Ryan might even be. So if I'm going to rank him, I'm going to go Gary Russell 3. I'm going to say Ryan. No. Gary Russell 3, Tank 2, and Ryan. Damn, man. I don't know, bro. Because can Ryan withstand the punishment from a Tank Davis? You feel what I'm saying? He ain't never went up against no power like Tank. You know what, bro? I don't want to throw this out there yet. Tank Davis got a fight with Leo Santa Cruz coming up. Ryan Garcia got a fight with, I believe, Linares in July. Those are the two fights I'm going to look at very fucking closely, my brother. And after that, I can definitely give you an answer to that. These are the two most important fights I want to look at anyway from these two. I want to see him versus Linares, Ryan Garcia. I want to see him against this kind of fighter. And I damn sure want to see Tank Davis against Leo Santa Cruz because discipline will again play a factor in that fight. Leo Santa Cruz is Mr. Punches and Bunches. Activity, his punch output is on another level. Tank Davis is going to have to be disciplined in this motherfucking fight, y'all. People gonna talk about he gonna whitewash Leo Santa Cruz and this. I'm telling you that motherfucker better go in there disciplined and in shape and ready to go against the Leo Santa Cruz who got a punch output out of this fucking world. You think Tank gets Garcia and Russell? He got the power, bro. But the thing that got the huge question mark, bro, is the discipline. That's the only reason. If he had that discipline, bro, I would go with Tank all day, but you can't dispute that. That will always be a looming question mark with him, man. Because you would never know what Tank you're going to get. But these are big fights coming up in his fucking career, and he must have that discipline. If he doesn't have it, Tank will get an L, bro. We will just be delaying the inevitable. He will get an L. Point blank and period. He got to be disciplined and ready, man. I just call it how I see it, bro. You know? I ain't Chuck Stradamus. I ain't Chuck Stradamus. You know, it's been a few I done got wrong here, but if I'm analyzing it and looking at, I got to look at every fucking thing, man. And discipline, it plays a huge factor. He got power, bro. I'm telling you, man. That motherfucker, if he gets you in trouble, he like a shark smelling blood. You out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I can't wait to see those fights, though. I can't wait to see him. That fight will get not so much Gary Russell, but we damn sure gonna get Tank and Ryan. We gonna get Tank and Ryan. That's gonna be the new coming of De La Hoya versus Floyd. Big money fight, bro. Big money fight. Because both of those motherfuckers got a huge following. Both of them motherfuckers got a nice following behind them, man. That would be a big money fight for them, man. Devin Haney, I think, beats everybody's ass. That's the thing. And I was hoping that you would add his name somewhere in there. I think Devin Haney beats all those motherfuckers. All of them. You know, even to the Lomachenkos of the world. Yeah. He beats all of them. You know, I didn't want to say anything. I said, man, damn, I'm surprised he didn't add Devin Haney into that, because I think Devin Haney beat he number one. You know, new claiming that new cases are imported from Italy. Yeah, man, dude, this Corona shit is it's getting out of hand. But like I said before, y'all, reading that title of this, man, you know, just stand on your faith, man. Everything will be all right. But yeah, Devin Haney is the man, bro. Now, what you think about this? We chop it up, Boxing Nation. So now we got a situation here. Devin Haney's belt is up for grabs between Fortuna and Luke Campbell. Man, you want to know who the fuck I got winning that fight, man? And this motherfucker showed me something, bro, when he fought Lomachenko. I'm going with Luke Campbell to win that fight against Fortuna. But when Devin Haney comes back, I got him beating the fuck out of Luke Campbell, getting that title back. Man, let me tell you something about Luke Campbell, man. Dude, Luke Campbell had Lomachenko hurt in that fight August 31st last year. He had that motherfucker hurt I don't know how many times in that goddamn fight, man. The thing about Luke Campbell couldn't fucking finish. He couldn't fucking finish. I couldn't believe how many times he had Lomachenko hurt. And I knew that would be a tough fight for Lomachenko, because that motherfucker Luke Campbell was towering over him. A long-rangey fighter with fucking reach. Those are the fucking fighters that they have trouble with, man. Luke Campbell all day against Fortuna, bro. That boy Luke Campbell can box his ass off, but he just couldn't finish Loma. And then the experience kicked in, man. You know, Lomachenko got to doing his matrix shit and started chopping them down. But he had that motherfucker hurt I don't know how many goddamn times in that fight. I said, man, we about to get an upset here. He couldn't finish, man. But I got him beating Fortuna. And then when Devin Haney come back from that injury, I got him. It'll be all she wrote. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely got Luke Campbell winning that fight. See, this is what I like, man. I like having people on here that know boxing, man. I love having people on here that know boxing, bro. It makes my job a hell of a lot easier. I swear to God. Let's build, my brother. Let's build. I love how we build in here. Fortuna gave Robert Easter trouble. He's good, but I'm taking Campbell. You want to know what, bro? Check this out. You want to know how I came up with my prediction? And you could and you can check this out. It's in the clouds, my brother. You can go to Knock the F Out podcast, the prediction video that I did for Bud and Mean Machine, because Richard Comey and Teofimo Lopez is on that undercard. And I said this for the prediction. I said, listen, I got a big motherfucking question mark on Richard Comey's chin. All right. Because I said, if E Bunny, you know, he like the Kevin Durant of this boxing shit. He like the Brandon Ingram of this boxing shit. I said, if E Bunny can rock your motherfucking ass, then you in trouble. I had said Lopez hit like a motherfucking mule, bro. If they get in the exchange, Comey out of here. What the fuck end up happening in that fight, man? Second round, they get into exchange. Teofimo Lopez got his ass up out of here. E Bunny, bro. He was the motherfucking X factor that gave me that decision, that made me come up with that decision between Teofimo Lopez and Richard Comey. So check this out, man. Yeah, he gave Robert Easter Jr. trouble. But I think Luke Campbell, bro, that performance that he put on Lomachenko, it showed me that boy got talent, man. He just don't know how to finish. But that's gonna come with experience, though. That's gonna come with experience, man. That's another fight. You know what, man? I'm gonna look at that shit again, too, bro. That was a damn good fight. How good is the old Bunny, right? Hey, man, he'll be fighting. He'll be fighting later on this year. I don't know who the fuck he gonna fight. I don't know who he gonna fight, man. He had a damn good showing against Granados, though, man. He had a damn good fight against Granados. I was surprised because that shit that he had before with Francis Barthélemy was probably the worst boxing fight I ever seen in my life. That probably was by far the worst and I've seen many. That Francis Barthélemy versus Robert E. Bunny Easter was probably the worst fight I've ever seen in my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he damn sure looked good against Adrian Granados, man. He looked damn good against Granados. So that made me more intrigued to see what E Bunny does next. I was on TV as a kid drawing Nigel Benn. Are you serious, Sloth? Are you serious, Sloth? Or you on this motherfucker capping? You serious? Yeah, man. So we chop it up, Boxing Nation. Those are my predictions, man. That's what I'm going with here. Man, I don't know if you've been checking out the channel, man, but you know, I hope you enjoy the content, man. You know, I got a show called KTFO Info. It's a parody show, bro. I take the boxing news and I troll it. You know, man, because come on, bro. I mean, dude, boxing it's a serious sport. You know, tempers running high all the goddamn time. And sometimes you need to have a laugh, man. So I got a show called KTFO Info, which will be coming back this Friday, March 20th. It'll be returning this Friday. It's been kind of dry, man. The boxing news has been kind of dead ever since this Deontay Wilder shit. You know, it seemed like ever since the Deontay Wilder loss, it's like the goddamn world stopped. You know what I'm saying? But I found some shit to troll. So check that out, man. KTFO Info, Knock the F Out podcast. That's our serious platform. You know, we give prediction shows and we have after party shows. And I'm gonna tell you something. These after party shows I got down the pipeline, you ain't gonna want to miss. You know, not so much to Daniel Dubois and Joe Joyce. You know, we covering that fight. You know, we'll cover that one. But after that one, for the Regis Prograis Maurice Hooker, oh my God, I got an after party show you ain't gonna want to miss. For Del Boy Derek Ward Chisora against Usyk, I got an after party show you don't want to miss. You know, and it's going to continue to go on and on and on. You know, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this Canelo Billy Joe shit. I was hoping that I would have got an announcement for that so I can get to working on things for that. Because you never know with Canelo. You never know with Canelo, man. This motherfucker could throw a swerve, man, and he be fighting a motherfucker we never heard of before. But most definitely check it out. Oh, Pro Gray and Hooker, man. I'm gonna edge out Regis Pro Gray, bro. I'm gonna edge. I'm gonna get an edge to Regis Pro Gray. And that's crazy though, because I think Maurice Hooker should have the advantage with the height and the length. But I don't think he's gonna be able to use it right, man. I think Regis Prograis will end up getting it inside. Regis Prograis is an inside pressure fighter. I think he would get in there and get the abuse in my boy Mo Hook. And I like both of them motherfuckers too. I like, but check this out though, man. They had agreed Regis Prograis exactly. They had the press conference. And Mo Hook under Bo Mac now. And Bo Mac told Lou DiBella, this fucked me up, bro. He told Lou DiBella, he said, man, I've been beating your ass for I don't know how many years, bro. He said, you ain't got a win over me yet. He said, you ain't about to get a win now. He said, look, bro, and I ain't lying. He told Lou DiBella that in his motherfucking face. Lou DiBella said, yeah, you've been beating the shit out of me for a number of years now. I still ain't got a win. Man, I couldn't believe that shit when I heard it, man. He said Lou DiBella ain't got shit on him. But hey, I think that might change with this though, man. I got Regis Prograis edging it out, man. I got Regis Prograis edging this one out, bro. But that fucked me up when I heard that at that press conference. I said, hold on, man. Maybe I have to go with consistency here then. Maybe I got to go with, but nah. I got Regis Prograis breaking that goddamn streak. I got Prograis edging that one out. But I got that going on. What else? Every Saturday night, man. I try to do it, man, unless something comes up. But every Saturday night, bro, you can catch us right here on Realville Holyfield, man. And this is what we do, bro. We just chop it up, man. We talk boxing. And we talk whatever, bro. We talk life, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this shit is bigger than boxing, So much love to everybody that chopped it up with me tonight, man. I hope you enjoyed the show. I don't try to be too boring on here or give you too many awkward, quiet moments. I try to keep it flowing, baby. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all checking this out archive, man, hit the subscribe button, man. It doesn't cost you nothing, man. Jab that like button before y'all go, man. So show that support, man. Chuck P. C-Ville's finest, man. I got all that shit laid out, y'all. KTFO info. Look out for it this Friday, man. It's going down. We in the championship rounds, y'all. We at round 10. We're in round 10 when these championship rounds. All right, most definitely will check it out. We chop it up boxing, man. I appreciate you, man. This is a damn good episode. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the conversation, man. We was building like a motherfucker on this bitch. And I hope it's a to be continued for next Saturday, man. Hey, much love to everybody, man. Listen to what I said, man. In the beginning of this, don't be too worried about shit, man. Because if you believe, and I mean, don't say that shit. If you truly believe, you will never have to worry about a thing in life. And that's a Chuck P guarantee. I'm up out of here, man. I'll catch y'all next week.